Hello and welcome to some more Star Citizen with an update on the news covering drones, the Vulcan FAQ, Spectrum, Voyager Direct Purchases, and more. 3.1 is still with the Eva Carty. The first wave PTU should be being pushed out shortly. The live release is still planned for the end of March. There is going to be a ship sale on Friday the 23rd for St. Patrick's Day, or a St. Patrick's Day type of promotion, including the Constellation Phoenix, amongst other ships as well. So, Numberfire was recently at Turbulent and got some great info on Spectrum, voice over IP, and Voyager Direct Purchases. I will link his interviews and breakdowns down below, but there was a couple of things I wanted to highlight. Espionage and hacking is planned to be left out of the voice chat that they've got, as they want to encourage people to use it and not use other voice chat programs like Discord, whatever. So the idea is that the voice chat program in Star Citizen, the VoIP there, will be competitive, it will be useful, it's going to be at least as good as the next best one or whatever, so it's going to be at least as good as Discord or whatever. The ship stats page can grab the updated ship stats straight from the source, but doesn't take into account some of the manually added data. It also uses the last announced stats, so if there's a update or a rework, it will use the last known stats for that. So for example, the Avengers are having a rework, they've got the old stats up for them, and when they go flyable and they've got confirmed stats, they'll be changed then. Expect the ship stats page to eventually be really accurate. It's pretty good though, significantly better than what we've previously had anyway. With the release of Alpha 3.1, we will see players being able to refund any of their Voyager Direct purchases if they so choose. These are purchases that people made by buying UEC on their accounts and then buying weapons and items and stuff via the RSI website, so now they can refund them when 3.1 goes live, and it looks like from 3.1 onwards we will see your UEC on your actual account being the starting alpha UEC that you have each patch reset. The future friend system will be similar to Steam's. You can send a friend request and other players can then choose to accept that. It looks like they've plucked all the best bits from Reddit and Discord and Steam and that sort of stuff to blend it into Spectrum. The Star Citizen launcher will run the back end of Security and Spectrum as well, and as such will need to be running while Star Citizen is running. The Vulcan FAQ. So the Vulcan support and service ship had its FAQ released. I'll quickly summarize the relevant info for the ship and drone gameplay here. Drones will have a maximum control range. You will receive a warning if you start to move too far away from your active drones. If you move fully out of range, they become unresponsive, but moving back into range will reconnect them with you instantly. In regards to refueling, they roughly expect the Vulcan, if it was fully laden with fuel, would be able to fill up to 10 small tanks, up to 3 medium tanks, and around half a large tank with fuel. Filling a tank will require multiple trips with the drones, however. The Retaliator / Constellation size is basically the size of a ship that would be able to fully refuel if it got all of its fuel out. The idea with the Vulcan for refueling, however, is to sort of give ships a small top-up of fuel so they can reach the nearest services or cry Astro. It's not really supposed to be used as fully fueling someone, although whatever the client wants. The Vulcan has its own personal fuel tanks for its use in addition to its external fuel tanks, housing 2 medium tanks, one for quantum and one for hydrogen fuel. The drones do have basic little arms and clamps to carry items, and they will be able to pick up materials for rearming, refueling and repair from other places than the Vulcan potentially. The repair bots that are coming in 3.3, which is in September, are completely different from the Vulcan's drones, and those little repair bots are likely to be a lot smaller. Drones may be able to change ship weapons in the future as well, and may even be able to siphon fuel out of another ship's tank. Drones will not be moving ships around though, they're not going to be pulling and pushing and towing whole ships. Drones will be able to function in Earth-like and weaker gravities without any form of issue. They haven't looked at Moby-Glass controlled drones yet, and it's not the plan for the Vulcan drones at the moment. The Vulcan drones can service ground vehicles or ships in atmosphere as well. The Vulcan can have its tanks filled by a Starfarer or another Vulcan or the drones. Drones will be controlled from the support stations in the cockpit of the Vulcan. Players or NPCs will sit down at the station and fly the drone from a first-person perspective via the screen. They will function effectively and fly for all intensive purposes as another ship in-game. For the Vulcans servicing another ship with ammo and repair components, you can store a little of everything in your cargo bay, or specialise in very specific objects, or or wait near a stockpile and then outfit your cargo based on your client's needs. There will be a deeper dive into repair and salvage as mechanics going forward, talking about exactly how these are going to work from hand to drone to massive drill and repair arm type gameplay. There is a special event that one of my moderators, Huntress, who is an internet DJ, will be hosting, a Star Citizen Alpha 3.1 summoning party on the 23rd of March, that's Friday, 9 PM PST till midnight, and again on Saturday the 24th, 9 AM PST till noon. Now, we'll be playing in the BoredGamer Discord at the same time and listening and helping where we can, so please join us for that. DJ Huntress runs Radio Free Outer Haven. This is the media and radio arm of their Talons Outer Haven role-playing org in Star Citizen. She'll be playing, hopefully, a good assortment of Star Citizen and related inspired music, and might be able to take requests and dedications as well. So join us for that. Links to the event down below, links to her Twitter and all that sort of jazz too, and check out Talons Outer Haven org as well, all in the description below. I can't iterate how much of a star Huntress is in my community, and I am very lucky to have them as a moderator. So lucky, in fact, that myself and associated BoredGamer buddy Deathcore are dressing up as Japanese-style schoolgirls for a stream and for Insomnia 62 by Huntress's request. I'll make sure it's recorded and streamed for prosperity. More on that soon. Every month we also have a ship giveaway. For March, it's for the Outpost Building Pioneer, donated by our featured org Forgotten Heralds, a PMC with a history grounded in UEE military service. The doctrine focuses on operational agility through in-game training and a active, friendly community. Check out their org page and Discord to see if you're fit for them. That's all down below, as well as a link to their recent org spotlight video talking a bit more about that organisation and how you can get involved. To be in for a chance of winning that Pioneer though, make sure you're subscribed to my YouTube channel and then comment on any of my videos during March. Each video will give you another opportunity to win. Any questions about Star Citizen or Squadron 42's development, gameplay mechanics or suggestions, chuck them in the comments below. A special thank you to my Patreons for allowing me to create the amount of content I do. If you're interested in becoming one of them, you can find the links to Patreon as well as everything else we've talked about down below. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, as it really does help me, and I'll see you in the verse.